No. I swear. No. I don't. No.
It's okay.
I'm afraid. I'm very. Oh my God.
Whose fault is that though? Is it network? Is it like, cause like that?
That's not network. That's not network wasn't there.
That's the inner person.
Right. Network wasn't there. The network wasn't there.
How would they know?
Exactly.
Yeah,
They found out the same.
It started with a whisper, not a press conference, not a court broadcast, just a sudden shift in energy that sent shockwaves through timelines at midnight. Tamar Braxton's name began trending for reasons nobody expected. Then Evelyn Lozada's name followed seconds later. And right between them, Michael Jr. At first, fans thought it was another cryptic post, another celebrity misunderstanding. But then alleged legal paperwork began circulating online. Screenshots, blurred documents, claims of explosive filings, words like emotional distress and serious allegations flashing across blogs like emergency alerts. And suddenly, this wasn't shade. This wasn't subtweets. This felt nuclear. Insiders claim Tamar reached a breaking point. Sources close to the situation say conversations behind closed doors turned into confrontations. What was once sisterhood now looks like legal warfare. And the most shocking part,
I think if you didn't react to it, people would say, what the hell? They don't love their sister?
I mean, it's damn if you do. It's damn if you do and damn if you don't. If we didn't say anything, we're insensitive. And now that we are saying things and we're only speaking on how it, like Trina said, how it affected us, how we were affected in the situation, because medically speaking, like a lot of doctors will tell you that it's important for the victim to understand how it impacted your family and your friends and your loved ones. It's important for them to see that. So maybe they can get themselves together a little quicker. I'm just saying that, it's unfair, really, but we definitely touch on how we experienced it and how we felt when we found out about it. And
shocking part? The name at the center of it all, Michael Jr. now being pulled into a storm no one saw coming. Social media is divided. Some call Tamar brave. Others say Evelyn is being unfairly targeted. Cryptic posts, deleted comments, alleged bleaked voice notes. The internet is piecing together a puzzle that keeps getting darker. Is this a real lawsuit brewing behind the scenes? Or is something even bigger about to explode? One thing is clear. Whatever happened between Tamar and Evelyn didn't stay private. And if what insiders are hinting at is true, this story is only just beginning. The internet didn't wake up to tea. It woke up to a digital earthquake. Tamar Braxton's name started climbing the trending charts before sunrise. And by the time most people finished their coffee, Evelyn Lozada's name was right beside it. Not for a reunion, not for a collaboration, but for what insiders are calling an explosive legal standoff brewing behind the scenes. And at the center of it all, a name nobody expected to be pulled into public chaos, Michael Jr. It began with a cryptic message. Tamar posted a line about protecting what matters most and silence no longer being an option. No names, no context, but the tone was different, sharper, final. Within minutes, fans were dissecting every word like it was a coded confession. Then came the alleged leak. A blurry screenshot circulating on blogs claiming a legal complaint had been drafted. Not confirmed. Not officially stamped in the public eye. But enough to send shockwaves across timelines? Suddenly, old interviews resurfaced. Clips of Tamar and Evelyn laughing together at events. Sister energy. Loyalty energy. Supportive energy. And now, that warmth feels like archived footage from another lifetime. Because according to online speculation, something happened behind closed doors that changed everything. Sources close to the situation claimed tensions had been building quietly for months. Missed calls, unanswered messages, subtle unfollows that fans ignored at the time. What looked small then feels massive now. The kind of small cracks that eventually split foundations in half. Then Michael Jr.'s name entered the conversation, not through a statement, not through an interview, but through whispers attached to alleged documents. Words like distress and protection began circulating. The mood online shifted instantly. This wasn't petty celebrity shade anymore. This felt heavier, more serious. The kind of situation where public perception moves faster than facts. Evelyn's camp stayed quiet at first. Too quiet. And silence in Hollywood is never empty. It's strategic. Her Instagram story went dark for hours. Comments flooded her last post. Respond. Is this true? We need answers. Fans demanded clarity, but none came. And that's silence. It only made speculation louder. Then Tamar doubled down. She didn't rant. She didn't name call. She posted another message about standing firm when truth feels inconvenient. And just like that, the internet split in half. Team Tamar, Team Evelyn. Neutral observers trying to decode what's real and what's rumor. An alleged voice note surfaced next, supposedly from a private conversation months ago. The audio was distorted, the identity unconfirmed. But blogs ran with it anyway. The clip hinted at conflict, at emotional confrontation, at someone feeling unheard. Whether authentic or not, it poured gasoline on a fire that was already spreading. Meanwhile, celebrity reactions began trickling in. A reality TV star tweeted about protecting children at all costs. And fans instantly linked it to Tamar. Another public figure liked Tamar's post and then quickly unliked it, but screenshots live forever. Every digital movement became evidence in the court of public opinion. Insiders claim mediation attempts may have happened privately before any alleged legal action was considered. Conversations that didn't resolve. Emotions that escalated instead of healed. If that's true, this wasn't impulsive. It was a last resort. But here's the twist that changed everything. Rumors began circulating that Evelyn's legal team is preparing a response. Not a soft statement. Not a PR apology. But a potential counterstrike if false claims are being implied. And if that happens, the narrative flips instantly. Tamar wouldn't just be the accuser in public perception. She could find herself defending her words in a different light. The internet thrives on villains and heroes. But this story refuses to pick one cleanly. Supporters of Tamar argue she wouldn't move this boldly without reason. They say filing or even drafting legal paperwork isn't something you do casually. It costs money, energy, reputation. They see a woman protecting someone she loves. Supporters of Evelyn insist growth matters. That her past reality TV persona doesn't define who she is today. They argue that silence doesn't equal guilt. It equals legal discipline. That speaking prematurely could complicate things further. And through all of it, Michael Jr. remains silent. That silence feels loud, haunting. Because while adults battle in headlines, his name trends without his voice attached. Some fans feel protective. Others feel confused. But everyone feels the tension. The alleged documents circulating online mention emotional strain and reputational harm. Again, unverified, but powerful enough to shake industry walls. Producers are reportedly watching closely. Networks hate unpredictability, especially when legal shadows loom. Another insider leak dropped late last night. According to a blog with sources, a heated confrontation allegedly happened weeks ago behind closed doors. Raised voices, tears, accusations thrown across a room. No video, no proof. Just whispers feeding an already roaring narrative. Evelyn finally posted again. Not an explanation. Not a denial. Just a single sentence. Truth doesn't panic. That's it. And somehow that line felt louder than any press release could have. Tamar didn't respond directly. But hours later, she shared a quote about strength being misunderstood as aggression. It's psychological warfare without names being spoken. Legal experts online began weighing in, explaining how fast things could escalate if official filings truly exist. Motions, responses, discovery, phases, depositions, the words alone sound cinematic, cold, formal, final. Fans are already imagining a televised showdown, a courtroom packed with cameras, emotional testimony, receipts displayed on screens, cross-examinations that tear apart narratives piece by piece. It hasn't happened. It might not happen. But the anticipation alone feels electric. Another alleged screenshot surfaced this morning. A text exchange that hints at betrayal. The sender's name blurred. The context incomplete. But the tone fractured. I warned you. This is bigger than you think. Don't push me. If real, it's explosive. If fake, it's manipulative. Either way, it's viral. Manipulative. Either way, it's viral. This is no longer just about two women. It's about reputation survival. In Hollywood, perception is currency. And right now, both Tamar and Evelyn are spending emotional capital publicly. Rumors are swirling that private investigators could even be involved if things escalate legally. Background timelines? Character witnesses. Old footage repurposed as evidence. Nothing stays buried in the digital age. What makes this situation more intense is history. Tamar and Evelyn weren't strangers. They shared spaces, moments, laughter. That kind of closeness makes fallout feel like betrayal amplified. Some fans believe this will end quietly in a settlement if anything official exists. A behind-the-scenes agreement. A non-disclosure clause. Silence bought for peace. But silence doesn't erase suspicion. It just buries it deeper. Others think this is heading towards something much louder. A public defense. A countersuit. A narrative war that plays out in real time. Across social platforms, every hour without clarity builds pressure. If Tamar truly believes she's standing up for what's right, she won't retreat easily. If Evelyn believes she's being misrepresented, she won't either. And that's stalemate. That's where explosions happen. Right now. Both camps appear composed, controlled, but legal storms don't announce themselves with thunder immediately. They gather quietly before striking. One confirmed move. One verified document. One on-record interview. That's all it would take to flip everything. Until then, the internet remains a courtroom without rules. People choose sides based on instinct, emotion, loyalty. The biggest question hanging in the air isn't just who's right. It's how far this will go. Will we see official statements filed and made public? Will there be a countersuit that shocks everyone? Will mediation bring a quiet end? Or will a leaked recording surface that changes the entire storyline overnight? Because if there's one thing this situation has proven, it's that nothing stays hidden forever in celebrity culture. And the moment something concrete drops, whether it supports Tamar's position or strengthens Evelyn's defense, the shift will be immediate and unforgiving. For now, we're in the eye of the storm. The tension is alive. The silence is strategic. The speculation is relentless. And something tells me this isn't the peak. It's the build-up. The next move won't just trend, it will detonate. If you've made it this far, then you already feel it. This isn't just another headline scrolling past your screen. This is one of those moments that could flip the entire narrative overnight. And the next update? It could change everything we think we know. So now I need to hear from you. Do you think Tamar is standing firm for something deeper behind the scenes? Or do you believe Evelyn's silence is strategic and calculated? Is this headed toward a quiet resolution? Or are we about to witness a full public showdown that shakes the industry? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now, but keep it respectful. Real names, real reputations, real consequences. This conversation matters. And don't just watch from the sidelines. Hit that like button if you want continued coverage the second new developments surface. Subscribe right now, because when the next alleged document, statement, or response drops, you do not want to be the last one finding out. Turn your notifications on so you're locked in the moment it happens. Stories like this evolve fast. One post, one leak, one legal move, and everything shifts. Stay informed, stay sharp, and stay right here. Stay right here.